हेलो गाइस एंड वेलकम टू आवर चैनल। आज मैं जैसे कि मैं आपको पहले मतलब इसके पहले वीडियो में बताया था, जो कि हमने इसके पहले वीडियो बनाया था कि द फन दे हैड का उसमें था क्या क्या लाइफस्टाइल अबाउट द ऑथर। उसके बाद था कीवर्ड्स उस चैप्टर्स के। तो उन दोनों वीडियोस आपको हमने दे दिया है। तो हमने उस दिन बोला था कि नेक्स्ट दिन ही इस चैप्टर से एक्सरसाइज भी अवेलेबल होगा। तो आज एक्सरसाइज अवेलेबल है। तो और अगर आपको ये एक्सरसाइज का नोट्स यानी पीडीएफ चाहिए तो आप डिस्क्रिप्शन देख सकते हैं, आपको वहाँ पर लिंक मिल जाएगी। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए। और ये एक बात याद रखना, अगर आपको हमारे वीडियोस अच्छे लगते हैं तो हमारे चैनल को एक सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कर देना। अगर आप हमारे चैनल पर नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कर देना। और सब्सक्राइब के पास ही एक बेल आइकन का बटन है, उस बेल आइकन को भी दबाकर ऑल पे प्रेस कर देना, ताकि हम जब भी कोई वीडियो अपलोड करें आपको सबसे पहले नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाए। और अगर आपको हमारे वीडियोस अच्छे लगते हैं तो हमारे वीडियोस को एक लाइक ज़रूर करना और कमेंट करना तो बिल्कुल ही मत भूलना। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। थिंकिंग अबाउट द टेक्स्ट। आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन इन अ फ्यू वर्ड्स और अ कपल ऑफ सेंटेंसेस ईच। हाउ ओल्ड आर मार्जी एंड टॉमी? आंसर, Margie is 11 years ago and Tommy is 13 years old. Second, what did Margie write in her diary? Answer, Margie wrote in her diary, today 17th May 2157 Tommy found a real book. Had Margie ever seen a book before? No, Margie had never seen a book before. What things about the book did she find strange? Answer, the book had yellow and wrinkled pages. The words of the book were still. They do not move as the words move on the computer screen. She found these things very strange. Question number 5. What do you think a telebook is? Answer, a telebook is displayed on the television screen and the text of a telebook is similar to a book. 6. Where was Margie's school? Did she have any classmate? Answer, Margie's school was in her home itself, right next to her bedroom. No, she did not have any classmate. Question number 7. What subjects did Margie and Tommy learn? Answer, Margie and Tommy learned geography, history, mathematics and arithmetic. Then part 2. Answer the following with reference to the story. Option 1. I wouldn't throw it away. Underline it. Option A. Who says these words? Answer, Tommy said these words. B. What does it refers to? Underline under it. Answer, it refers to the television screen on which you could read over a million books. Question C. What is it being compared with by the speakers? Tommy is comparing the television screen to the real books in earlier times, in which words were printed on paper. He thought that after reading such books, one would have to throw them away. However, he would never have to throw away his books. 2. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't regular teacher, it was a man. Question A. What does they refer to? Answer, they refer to the students who studied in the old kind of schools centuries before the time the story is set in. Then what does regular mean here? Answer, here regular refers to the mechanical teacher that Tommy and Margie had. Question C. What is it contrasted with? Answer, the mechanical teacher is contrasted with the teacher of the earlier times who was a human being. 3. Answer each of these questions in a short paragraph, about 30 words. What kind of teachers did Margie and Tommy have? Margie and Tommy had mechanical teachers. They were large and black and ugly and had large black screens on which all the lessons were shown and questions were asked. This mechanical teacher had a slot in which the students had to put their homework and test papers. They had to write their answers in a punch code and the mechanical teacher calculated the marks immediately. Question 2. What did Margie's mother send for the county inspector? Sorry friends, the pronunciation will be county inspector. Answer, Margie's mother sent for the county inspector because the mechanical teacher was not functioning efficiently. It had been giving her test after test in geography and she had been doing worse and worse. Question 3. What did the county inspector do? Answer. The county inspector gave Margie an apple and started working on the mechanical teacher. He took it apart and checked it and found that the geography sector was geared a little too quick. But he managed to resemble it and slowed down the geography sector of the teacher for an average 10 years old. Question 4. Why was Margie doing badly in geography? What did the county inspector do to help her? Margie had been doing badly in geography. This was because the mechanical teacher was very fast in displaying the questionnaire. The county inspector adjusted its speed upon an average 10-year level. Thus, the mechanical teacher's speed was controlled appropriately. The county inspector assured that the overall pattern of Margie's progress was quite satisfactory. Question 5. What had once happened to Tommy's teacher? Answer. Tommy's teacher was taken away for nearly a month because the history sector had blanked out completely. So, Tommy had nothing to do during that period. He only relaxed and enjoyed. Question 6. Did Margie have regular days and hours for school? If so, why? Answer. Yes, Margie had regular days and hours for school. This was because her mother believed that learning at regular hours helped little girls learn better. Her mechanical teacher was also on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. Question 7. How does Tommy describe the old kind of schools and teachers? Answer. Tommy said that the old kind of teacher was men who taught the students inside a special building. The teachers taught the children in groups and gave them homework and asked them questions. And Tommy described old kind of school as a special building where all kids studied together. There were hundreds of students studying and playing together. They used to shout and laugh together at grounds. Then the last part of the exercise is answer the following question in 2 or 3 paragraphs, 100 to 150 words. Question 1. What are the main features of the mechanical teachers and the schoolroom that Margie and Tommy have in the story? Answer. The mechanical teachers that we find in the story represent a virtual classroom in a futuristic way or age. In a virtual classroom, learning is done through computers, software, or the internet. Tommy and Margie each have a mechanical teacher that has been adjusted to the level of intelligence and ability appropriate for each of them. At a very young age, the children are made to learn a punch code inside their homework and test papers. The mechanical teacher is super fast and highly efficient. It had a big television screen on which all the lessons were shown and all questions were asked. The television screen had a million books on it, and the uniform were updated at intervals. Thus, the mechanical teachers are technologically advanced and give us an idea about the futuristic times. Question 2. Why did Margie hate school? Why did she see that the old kind of school must have been fun? Answer. Margie hated school because she performed badly in the geography test. She had no classmate who could help them out, and she felt very lonely and frustrated at the series of tests. Margie's disappointment with the mechanical teacher and her uneventful life made her think that the old schools must have been fun. When the mechanical teacher was giving her lessons on arithmetic, Margie's mind was filled with thoughts about the old kind of schools she thought about. How the students laughed, came together, and sat in their classroom because she was always alone in her own schoolroom with her regular teacher. She loaned the fact that the teacher of the old school were people and loaned for one. Her own monotonous life made her think about the fun and enjoyment that the students of the old school had. Then question 3. Do you agree with Margie that schools today are more fun than the school in the story? Give reasons for your answer. Margie's observation that the school today are more fun than her own story rings true, as it allows the interaction between students and teachers on a physical level. Students can experience their life in a large scale and participate in several extracurricular activities in the old school. The idea of a community is reflected in the old schools, where various children come together and share their experiences. They can talk, laugh, play, fight, and take part in many other activities. Students get an idea of a social life, learn about moral values, discipline, and responsibility. The concept of unity, fraternity, and solidarity is also represented in the old school. Thus, it can be rightly concluded that students in an institution have more fun and live a wholesome life. सो फ्रेंड्स, ये था क्लास 9 सब्जेक्ट इंग्लिश चैप्टर 1 द फन दे हैड का एक्सरसाइज, मतलब थिंकिंग अबाउट द टेक्स्ट का क्वेश्चन। तो अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो वीडियो को एक लाइक ज़रूर कर देना, और हमारे चैनल पे अगर नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल मत भूलना, और कमेंट करके हमें बताइए कि हमारे वीडियो आपको कैसे लगे। तो चलिए मिलते हैं एक नेक्स्ट वीडियो पे ऐसे ही एक नया चैप्टर लेके, तब तक के लिए बाय।